Okay, everybody, Stephen Key. Once again, we have a special guest all the way from India. Neha, thank you for coming on inventRightTV.
Thank you, Stephen. Namaste to everyone. Yeah.
Well, first of all, tell us what you do.
This is, my world is, it revolves around the inventions. So invention all around. And motivating, all the inventors around the world. So this is basically, my mission to motivate everyone to invent, and protect it. That is very, very important. Just like we protect our physical property, our flat, shop, anything, it's very, very important to protect our intellectual property, because ideation, it involves mind's effort, and definitely it will bring more revenue. So it's very, very important to protect it legally.
Okay. So let's talk about that protection for just a minute. Okay. So let's say I'm an entrepreneur, I'm an inventor, I'm living in India, and I've come up with this great idea.
Yeah.
What should be the first thing I do?
Now, it's very, very important that first you protect your idea.
Okay.
That's okay if you don't have any prototype ready. You can protect it through provisional patent application. Like in US, we have PPA. So in India, we call it provisional patent application, full form of that. And the most benefit in India is that, the costs, the government official cost, that's very, very low. Okay. In just $100, you can say you can protect your invention from filing until grant. This is the government fee. So it's very, very low. And then you have 12 months time to submit the complete details of your invention.
So you have a provisional patent in your country, yes, as well as we have in the US, because we love that tool. It's a very, yes, low cost tool. It's fairly easy to do. Yes. And it gives you 1 year of patent pending status, which is great. Okay, so is that something I can do myself, or what should I do? Is there software, or should I call a patent attorney? What should I do if I want to file a provisional patent application?
Yeah, actually there are two ways, like, in other countries. So similarly, we have the same way. The applicant can file by himself also. For that, he has to have digital signature, but they can also go through the patent attorney also.
Okay.
For provisional patent application. But then again, for complete specification, for drafting claims and all, I would suggest they should take help of patent attorney if they are not that much experienced with the claims handling.
Yes, I would agree 100%. If you're going to go technical drawings, I think drawings are worth 1,000 words. I love a lot of drawings. And I think if you have the right information, you could probably file one yourself, but if you need help, find someone that can help you. Okay, so I've got this great idea. Do I have to build a prototype before I file a provisional patent application, or no?
No. Yeah, actually provisional application is basically, it's being given this benefit to the inventors so that they can first protect their idea, okay, because they will keep on investing their time and effort in making prototype. And there is a chance that, the other people, they can take advantage of that. And in India, it's also, first come, first serve basis. So, anybody who is filing the patent application first, so they will be given the preference. Okay. So to, save that, it's very important that you file your idea through provisional application. And the second most important thing, which I want to mention, that India's provisional application differs from other countries. In India, we need not to submit the claims in provisional application.
Okay.
It is without claims. So it's a, a kind of a dual advantage to the inventors, that they have just to, submit their idea. Okay. and you can submit your idea in a broad scope
Okay.
rather than, a narrow scope.
Yeah,
So narrow
okay.
can be done incomplete. Yes.
Yes, thank you. The same thing in the United States, no claims are required, but we tell everybody, but you still need to write it very completely, as much information as you have. And of course, a lot of drawings can maybe tell the story a little bit better if you're not quite sure. So, okay, so I filed a provisional patent application. Now, I'm really surprised that you have one too. So if I'm in India, should I file it in the United States or file it in India? Which one should I do, or does it matter?
Yes. This is very important point because being a US citizen, it's very important that you file firstly in US.
Okay.
And then within 12 months, you should file in India. Okay. Because India and US both follow, that you have to take permission from respective governments, yes. Because it is related to secrecy of any country. And because then later on, you will not be able to file in US back. So okay. It's important that you file firstly in US, and okay. Then within 12 months, or if you are going through PCT route, then you have 31 months, then you can file in India.
Got it. Okay, I understand. Let's talk about trademarks for a minute too. Can we talk about trademarks? Yes. Are they important too? The name of is that important to do or not? Should I wait to file a trademark? Because I got this special name for my invention. Should I wait or should I file that too?
Yes, definitely. See, it's just like a baby, you must give name to it. Otherwise, how you will brand your invention?
That makes sense. Okay, so what about disclosing my idea? Should I keep it fairly quiet for a while? Should I keep it quiet before I file the PPA? And once I file it, can I share people? Can I show it then?
Yeah, before you share to anyone, it's very important you file it through PPA because see, okay. PPA is very low cost, In India, it's just, you can say 1600 India currency. That's it. Okay. So it's very, very low, So okay. That's okay. If you file it, if you don't think it's going good, later on you can abandon it. Okay. But at least you would be ensured that your invention is, okay. Protected.
Okay. What about education? I'm an inventor and I don't know what to do. So where do I get in? Is there any place in India where I can get more information? What do you recommend?
In India now, there are many startup incubators everywhere in the universities, in the research institutions. And there are many efforts going on by the government of India that there are, patent attorneys who are now facilitators of NIPAM. Okay. So we are educating all the, local inventors here. Okay. We go to various institutions. We tell them that how the patent application is being filed, how it is processed. And, then we also tell them that, what are the important steps that are very important to get grant of your patent rights. Okay. So there are already many, initiatives going on. So anywhere they can go.
Are there a lot of creative people in India?
Yes.
Yes, there are, huh? Okay.
Yeah.
We have a lot of students or members of inventRight that live in India a lot. And
that's good.
Because they have this entrepreneurial spirit, and they want to learn more and they have a lot of ideas, but I can tell they're not quite sure what to do yet, but they're learning.
Yes.
So, okay.
And nowadays, even in India, that, many good inventions are coming from the students. So, it's a very encouraging thing that, students, now they don't have to hunt for jobs for them, they will be creating jobs for others. So it's a good thing.
Yeah. One last question.
Yes.
If I'm going to have a startup company, how important is to have something on file, intellectual property on my invention? How important is that important or not?
Yes, it's very important to file Yeah, because when we are investing, on something in market, and if we are not filing any intellectual property and we are not protecting it, again, it may be a loss. And the crucial step, before filing is that, inventors, they must conduct a, novelty search on their invention. So self search is very, very important before you go to any patent attorney, because it will save you a lot of costs.
Okay, let's talk about that for a minute, because we kind of bypassed that. Now, do I need to do that before I file my provisional patent application, do a patent search, or could I wait, or what's the right steps? Because I think it's important to know, what other patents out there. How important is that to know before I file my provisional application? Should I do a patent search first or wait?
Yes, there are multiple points, for that. The firstly, when we will do a self search, I'm not recommending to go to patent attorney directly, because yes, it will involve costs. There are many free databases, government databases are there, and there is a Google patent also. So we can, do a self search there. And from that, we'll get a list of hits. Firstly, we would be able to know if our idea is novel or not. Secondly, it would also give us tips that what are the prior arts already existing. Maybe we can get some idea that, we can modify our invention, or we can overcome those drawbacks, or, sometimes, brilliant idea may just click in your mind, and you just, can come up with more points for, your idea.
Well, what's really important, and I'm glad you said that, to look around, maybe do a little searching. It's important to know what else is out there might affect your filing, make some changes, maybe not do it, but you could do it in different steps. I love that. Thank you for coming on inventRightTV and sharing.
Yeah, thank you so much. It's my pleasure to meet you, Stephen, and all the inventors around the world.
Oh, I love it. Okay, everybody, Steve Key here. If you've got an idea, keep on watching the channel. And if you're in India, if you need some help, we're going to put contact Neha's information down below. If you can contact her, you might have some questions. So thank you very much for coming on.
Yeah, thank you so much. Namaste to everyone.